speaking of sad movies, shall we talk about The Whale?
Let's go.
All right. So, review time.
Let's go.
The Whale. It is a film directed by Darren Aronofsky, starring Brendan Fraser. It'd be getting a lot of award season buzz, you know? That's how I heard about it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about how I heard about it as well.
Yeah.
Other than it being A24, that was about it. Yeah. The Whale.
Yeah.
Big movie.
Big movie.
Big movie.
Big.
Very insensitive, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Anyway, The Whale.
Yeah,
Big
so
movie.
let's start.
Movie.
First impression.
Yeah, it's a big movie.
It's not that bad. It clocks in around 2 hours. It's
No, big as in, what's it called? Impactful movie.
I guess, yeah, it's pretty emotionally resonant, I'd say.
Mhm. Yeah, it had a lot of emotional moments and very much, I'd say, authentic and real in its delivery of issues that people may have in the real world. And a story which is grounded in reality somewhat.
I'd say somewhat. Like, I don't think it's completely
somewhat.
grounded, but like it tries its best.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think I would say with this film, it was, I was in the cinema, and then every time I
We were also in a cinema.
every time I took a sip from my drink, I would just look twice at it.
What did you drink though?
My Pepsi Max.
Oh, that would
Oh,
be
yeah.
terrible to
But that's
drink.
no sugar, so it's good. Apparently.
Yeah, so
But-
he was also drinking a diet Pepsi Max.
Was it?
It's a Pepsi Max, right?
Yeah, but he had
Sponsored
like
by
one of those
Pepsi.
the supermarket Coke.
1 liter bottles.
Yeah.
It was Pepsi,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
No, I
I don't
didn't pay
think it was
attention.
Pepsi.
The one he keeps on his
Yeah, I don't
thing.
remember that being Pepsi.
I swear it was Pepsi.
Yeah.
'Cause
Were
I
you
remember
craving
going,
for
yo,
Pepsi?
that ate Coke, I think. I think that was what
Right.
I think we all knew it wasn't Coke though.
It
Yeah.
was pretty dark. You couldn't really see.
No, it had the logo on it.
Mm.
We will
Well, I
double
didn't pay
check.
attention then.
Yeah.
Hashtag not sponsored by Coke.
Why
Pepsi.
do we need to check? It's a bottle in the one
Yeah.
seat.
So what?
point,
I'm checking.
point being, yeah. So, did you like it?
I did like it.
Did you like it?
Yes, I like it.
What is it?
I searched The Whale cola. It comes up with.
You know, that's what Namor writes in Wakanda Forever, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
He writes
yeah.
about little orca.
Ooh,
Coca-Cola whale with Coke bottle beanbag plush 97.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Shout out to 1997.
Those were the good days
Yeah.
pre Sonny's birth.
Oh yes, that was fun.
Very much pre 9/11
Pre everyone's
times.
birthday.
Everyone's birth, that's true.
Unless you guys are like 40 years old and just not telling us.
Frozen ice, mate.
Oh, right.
Bit of a Captain America thing.
What are you, Captain? Japan?
Captain biracial Japanese Australian, am I right?
Whoa.
Shout out to the other
Hashtag Jazzy.
Yeah. Shout out to the
Wait.
biracials out there.
Japan, Aussie, Jazzy.
Josie.
Jazzy.
Damn.
Aussie.
Japan, Aussie, Jazzy. Josie.
Auspan.
Ozpan.
That sounds like
Captain Ozpan.
That sounds like a medicine.
I know.
Or-
Oh,
Like
okay.
marzipan. That's
Yeah.
a type of medicine or something, right?
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Ozpan reminded me of Ozlan, the sign language.
Oh.
Captain Ozlan. That's a cool superhero.
Or it's
Damn. We gotta add that to the list of public domain soupy.
whale.
Whale.
Yes.
Whale of a time. Don't think it was a whale of a time. It was a sad movie. But,
What was that?
so you liked it? You liked it?
I like.
Yeah.
I think it was very good. The
Very.
end of the movie, I was crying for 10 minutes.
Oh.
Like, the deer was like, they're there.
It was sad.
Yeah, it was pretty
Aw,
low.
honey.
I don't think it's a perfect movie. There are things that I don't like about it, but like overall, kind of a banger. Kind of a bang. Kind of.
Yeah,
And I recommend it. Yeah, that's the main thing. All right, we'll just jump right into acting then. I feel like this is going to be an easy one. What do we think of the acting?
The award nominations are for this category, right? At least in some of the performances. Yeah.
Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
Mr. Fraser did a very good job.
Yeah.
I think there was also one for supporting actress.
It would have been what's her name? The nurse.
Yeah.
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 Oh, by the way, interesting fact. This isn't I don't consider this a spoiler, but Sadie, because Sadie sings in the trailer, the daughter. They do some flashbacks with her, and her younger self is played by her sister.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Like, damn, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I thought everyone gives a great performance.
Yep.
Best performance I have personally seen from Brendan Fraser and Sadie Sink. I don't know the nurse actress personally, but as well as within movies.
Yeah.
But I thought she was really, really good.
Yeah.
She did good.
And I thought the church dude,
What's his name? Tommy.
Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas. I thought he was good as well.
They're all good.
Good roles.
Yeah.
Supporting cast and the main cast.
Yeah.
They
Probably
did
one of the biggest strengths of the film.
Yeah.
So acting, good.
Very good.
Shout out to Dan.
Dan Murphy.
Writing?
Yes, writing.
Yeah. Writing. I think the writing was good.
Yeah, I think it was
It was
clever.
pretty good.
When it said at the end it was adapted from a play, I'm like, okay, I totally see that. It's got a small cast, everything's in one location.
Would be
this
a pretty
does
play.
definitely seem like a play that's been adapted into a film. And I think the writing's good for the most part. I do have a bit of issue kind of around some of the side characters.
Yeah.
The church kid, never really got into him that much.
Yeah, because his story's a bit underdeveloped.
And I just never really liked him. He's kind of annoying in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I do get what he's trying to do.
You know.
And he definitely feels like more of a tool for another character's not really growth, but like other characters do stuff. It's a bit spoilery, but like, yeah. The daughter I also had a bit of a struggle with because it's like I see what they're going for. They're trying to make, because you kind of, the way they kind of approach the daughter is more from the perspective of the father in a way that it's like you don't really know what's going on with her.
Yeah.
Other than what she shows on the outside, because that's essentially what the father will see, right?
Yeah.
I just can't. Yeah, I couldn't really get into her character more than like the film would allow me.
Yes.
Which is, yeah. I don't think she's a terrible character. I really liked her performance. I thought some of her dialogue was a little bit. It's just a generally like very edgy dialogue.
It's very much 2016 teenager.
It's not great. Like it is kind of it's the weakest dialogue I think of the movie. It's not bad, but like
it's accurate.
It's sort of accurate. I mean, she just kind of says like random shit sometimes as well.
Yo, did you say random shit when you were 15?
She's not 15, is she?
Oh, she's like 17.
19.
19. That's
19.
quite a bit older, mate. I can consider that.
She was 17 because the argument was she couldn't get the money until she...
Oh, yeah, sorry. She was 17. But yeah.
17, that was fucking 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't think I was saying much random
but
shit.
If you're 17 in 2016.
Yeah, no. I mean, she literally just says random shit to annoy people. Like...
Oh, that's
like
also because she's a menace to society.
Yeah, because she's like a bit of a menace, and But I thought that looks a little bit. I don't want to say cringe, but like.
Well, it is cringe.
Sort of a little bit, yeah. But yeah, that's kind of my only issues with the writing. Other than that, I think it's quite beautifully written. I really liked Brendan Fraser's character. I I got him, mate. Like he's a
Mm.
he's a well written character. I could understand his struggles. His motivations were very clear.
Yeah.
Like everything was cool. And I liked how he's a bit of an optimist, despite
Being in a very bad place in his life.
yeah. Without saying
Yeah.
too much, yeah. I also really like the way the nurse was written.
Yeah.
Also great character. And there is another character. I don't know if this is kind of spoilers, so I'm just not to say. There's
Yeah.
another character that appears later in the film briefly, and I thought her integration was also really good. And there's a really good dynamic between her and Brendan Fraser's character, and it's actually the way that the film does unfold with like a lot of, I say the moments of like interesting things is when information is hidden from the audience and it gets more revealed. That's kind of like the way the formula of the plot kind of goes.
Yeah.
And I thought they do that pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Except I think the thing with the dude from the church, they reveal like a bit of a secret about him, and I was just like, okay, it's a little, I don't know, maybe they hinted more towards it, but I wasn't paying attention or something.
I don't feel like. No, I think I'm on your side.
It came a little bit out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, Dio?
Is it his?
Well,
being-
we're not spoiling anything, mate. That's what I
yeah,
said.
but I'm
like,
not sure what specifically
alright,
you're
we'll
talking
talk
about.
more
but
in
yeah.
spoilers.
Yes.
But yeah.
Why?
Sorry, yeah. I'm just trying to
Yes.
like highlight the stuff I didn't particularly enjoy, but because literally everything else I like. So like that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
it, like huge. Everything else I thought was really good.
Yeah.
Huge.
Do you guys have any more thoughts about the writing?
Not really, no.
Did it impact you emotionally?
Of course it
Were
did.
you sobbing at the end?
To be honest, if I was in more of a mood to cry, then I would have cried.
Yeah,
I don't know, I was sad.
yeah.
I would have cried if I wanted to cry, though.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel like it.
Yeah.
My body didn't feel like it.
And I know
My
you did
butt.
not.
I did not cry, but like I felt it coming up. I'm like, this could lead to tears.
Feel it
But-
coming.
I'm not in
I
tears.
feel it
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
Yes. Don't
Yeah.
copyright me.
All right, so that's all we could say without spoiling anything, I guess.
Yo.
The cinematography,
It's very cool.
I thought it was
I
very
like very
nice.
much. 4x3.
And it looks
Good.
beautiful. It looks like a painting at times.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when the like from the first shot with the bus and the thing, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
that could be a fucking painting. Like that is a work
I
of art.
thought
right
it
there.
was a painting.
Yeah.
I thought that the backdrop with sort of
It
the
could have
texture of it.
partially been, maybe. They could have,
Yeah.
like, they might have done a bit of a Lord of the Rings where they take a picture and then extend it with paint, like, you know how
Oh.
Lord of the Rings did it.
Maybe they just put Vaseline on the lens.
But I don't know. It looked pretty cool. I thought all of the scenes when they're inside felt like really inside. I don't know how to
Yeah.
explain it. I was like, damn, I feel like I'm really inside this apartment, like watching this unfold
More
in front of me.
intimate.
I thought it was very
Very
intimate cinematography.
I like
And-
how it's most of the scenes are like rainy, right?
Yeah.
Or it's rainy outside, so everything's gloomy, but the house itself, it's lit by these the lights, right?
Yeah.
But they're very blue. The colors are very nice,
I thought that as
and
well.
that really sets the
Yeah.
mood.
The movie has pretty gloomy colors except for scenes. Well, I was going to
Towards the
spoil
end,
something.
like-
I was going to say
yeah.
there's stuff that do involve color a bit more. So, but yeah,
I think you can say particularly at the end was the one that stood out to me.
yeah. Anything else about cinematography other than very nice?
Particularly
film or not?
remember the early shots in
It
the
probably
house.
was on film. I don't think they did it digitally.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, it could look good either way.
Yeah.
Like film would look film-esque. They did a couple like cool sweeping shots for the first few scenes inside the house, like going around people. But
Oh, yeah,
I
I
didn't
do.
know if they actually did that more later on.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird thing. But yeah,
Yeah. All right. Editing kind of good.
it was good.
Editing.
Like there wasn't much.
I mean, it's well
Well, that
paced.
could be a good edit.
Yeah.
though, is it? Yeah.
There's birds. One bird.
There's a bird.
How did they get the bird? In real
You
bird?
can train
Fake bird?
birds. For
Yes, you
movies.
can.
That's pretty common.
Spoilers to say what kind of bird was right?
What was the bird?
A raven?
Was it? I remember it being like fully black,
I don't.
or as
either,
Thomas would
but I don't
say,
know.
light skin. Shout out to Thomas.
What?
Do you remember last night?
Okay, well, let's start.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I don't remember. But I'll take your word for it if it was the race.
I don't know.
I
remember.
felt it was like a brown bird.
Yeah. I said brown bird?
Brown birds exist.
Yeah.
Pigeon.
Kookaburra.
So like
Yeah.
there's little. I guess it wasn't a tiny bird, but like
Well,
hawks are brown.
yes.
Was it a fucking? It wasn't a fucking
No, but,
hawk,
like-
bro.
Did you ask? Are they brown birds?
Are there brown birds?
They
That
do
was a
exist.
dumb question.
Yeah.
They do exist.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Moving on. Beside what type of bird it was. All right. We'll talk
important
about the
question.
sound and the audio and stuff.
Mm.
It
think
felt
I
like
heard-
a horror movie. At
Yeah,
times, in terms
very
of music.
Hence,
I
Yeah.
like the score. I thought it was a little bit over the top at times, where a bit overshadowed things that weren't like it felt kind of horror-y at times where like it didn't need to be.
yeah, especially in I guess eating scenes, they'll play the little line.
Although to be fair, eating scenes for me in this movie were pretty scary.
Well, I guess it's meant to be scary because, like,
Yeah.
oh look,
But like they even do it just like points like the title when the title appears and stuff like that.
Mm.
But I don't know. But yeah, it was. I thought a little bit grandiose.
yeah. But there was definitely a motive, a musical motive.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes it overshadowed the scenes. It's been more minimal.
Yeah.
But it was cool.
I feel like in a certain way of watching the film, it was effective though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very tense.
Yeah.
Yes. So we can go to spoilers now, right?
There's
Yes, we can.
zone.
And now Sunny is left to.
Oh, he
Not
brought the
this-
thing
oh.
this time.
Spoiler zone.
Spoiler.
All right. So just off the bat, what we were talking about with the
For me,
Tommy, yeah, the reveal that he's not a
with the
not with the church.
new life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't remember there being any hints towards that or anything, and it
No,
kind of
me
just
neither.
came.
Well, there is like how the nurse asked him, "Do you know my dad?" He's like, "Oh, I'm new here. I'm new here." He keeps saying that, right?
Oh,
That's a hint.
Guess that
Okay,
was it.
then my complaint, you can take that away.
Yeah.
No, yeah, genuinely, like that
forgot.
was just me not remembering.
Well, I feel like I'm more on this side where I did notice that he's new. I just didn't put two and two together.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't feel like it was odd at all. I just felt like, yeah, he's just new.
I wasn't a huge fan of his character, but then they do the thing of making him an absolutely unlikable character when
Yeah.
they reveal he's just a homophobe.
Well, he's more of he has a savior complex.
Yeah, but he's also
But
like he
because
also
he's that he follows the book. It's like yes.
yeah he also finds him disgusting for being gay. So like that was also pretty interesting because
Yeah.
the first time you ever meet the character was when he comes in on
Porn,
Charlie
no.
who's watching porn. So like yeah. Yeah.
Got him.
So yeah, that was interesting.
And that was at a good point as well, where Charlie's very much seeking truth. So he got the
Yeah, I actually really liked that scene.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it made me like maybe it worked because I didn't like the character. I never got into
Yeah.
him. So
I guess.
maybe the movie did work, I guess. Yeah. So what else? All right, we'll break down the movie a little bit. So we could talk a little bit about. I liked. So all right, Charlie, his boyfriend died.
Mm-hmm.
He committed suicide because of the church and his father, and like that whole
He's
bit of a
been
drama.
disowned.
Yeah, which was interesting. It's like. It's,
No,
it's
not
very
the whole
interesting
name.
how every character in this movie kind of ties together,
Yeah.
which I think kind of gives a little bit of a biblical nature to it. Because I think there is some sort of like divine thing going on here, because everyone
Divine
kind of
intervention.
winds up in the same place. I think that. So I think there is a bit of a implication that there is something. Though it's not directly being like, this is
Divine
it's just,
intervention.
it's a little bit of a thing, and I'm like, that kind of works in the movie. So like, yeah,
Well, that's what Thomas, the character, was spouting. It's like, I feel like I was put here for a reason.
yeah. But on the other hand of that is, he could have also been there purely because he wanted to help or whatever, because that's kind of the message of the movie, is that people care.
Yeah.
So there is like a bit of a ambiguity to that. And I feel like that could be interpreted any way the viewer wants to.
Yeah.
Which I kind of dig the openness of that.
No.
Yeah, so you get tragedy. And then, see, this is the interesting thing about the way the movie is. Like, you know that somebody has died, then you'll later discover it's his boyfriend. So that's kind of how they'll do stuff. Another example of that is Brendan Fraser's character at the start. He's having a bit of a heart attack and he doesn't want to go to the hospital. Later you find out why. It's because all of the money he's trying to put for his daughter, because he can't see his daughter. And before he dies, he wants the money to go to his daughter. What are the things? The nurse, you find out about the nurse and how she says that Charlie's boyfriend died. And then later you get the reveal that Charlie's boyfriend's actually her brother. It's like a lot of this setting things up, paying it off. And that's just good writing. That's
Yeah. With the reveal.
Yeah.
All of that.
Which is maybe why like the daughter didn't work as much to me, because there wasn't really anything like that. Like even
there wasn't anything revealed about her.
Yeah, like even with the church dude, you do get that reveal, because he's like, they're like, oh, what is he? He seems like a good dude. Nah, he's a bad dude.
I think the only thing they really set up for the daughter in that sense was his favorite essay, which is her daughter's.
I thought that paid off so well. That was brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good stuff.
And the fact that she never forgets anything.
Yeah.
If only I don't forget.
Well, I think I also think it's like you don't really want to remember too much.
Yeah, but remembering things, like that's how you pass tests, bro.
Fair.
Yeah.
What was that? Oh, there was a what superhero? Hold on. There was a superhero. Fuck.
Who can remember things?
Yeah, something to do with. Was it? It would have been Charles Xavier. Some sort of a telepath or something. I might be making this up completely. Maybe this is a dream I had. I'm pretty sure there's a Marvel character
that has the ability to
Taskmaster.
Oh yes,
he has the ability to remember people's like attacks and stuff, but he has to offload memories from his past.
He's running out of space.
So he can't remember his origin really.
Okay.
Which is like actually a very cool character thing, but that was see the way it was tied to the Taskmaster.
He could just buy more storage, but I guess.
Oh yeah, just put the hard
on your hard drive.
Hard drive, yeah. What if you had an external hard drive? It's just dangling off the back of his head.
I mean, that could work.
Yeah.
Helmet. Camera.
Well, I mean, in Black Widow, that version of Taskmaster has a helmet.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, Comics Taskmaster is that's what happens to Comics Taskmaster.
Yes.
Yeah. I think the daughter's an interesting character though. because like,
We don't know if she's evil or
which is once
nice.
again kind of leaning into that biblical, more, I don't know, supernatural's not really the word, but like spiritual level of the thing. And it's like, once again, it's kind of countered by going through Brendan Fraser's perspective of, nah, she's not evil, you know?
Yeah.
She's a flawed person, but like ultimately does care. And you don't really know if he's proven right or not, which is I like. They keep it ambiguous. There's a lot of ambiguity to the movie, and I really appreciate that, the way they do that.
It's up for
It's just-
interpretation.
I don't know, maybe it's just
that's
weird for
biblical
me.
as well, because the Bible is up to your interpretation. It's
Yeah,
like
they
the
say
scene
that
with
in
Thomas
the
and
they say that in the movie as well, yeah.
Mr. Charlie.
Yeah. But just me personally, I guess I feel like I would have liked it a bit less ambiguous of the daughter's nature, just for me to more get into her character a little bit.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be.
Because like the things that made me more sad is less of like the daughter, it's more of like
Charlie.
it's more of Charlie's Charlie's relationship with his daughter more from his perspective made me sad, less than like because you just don't really get that.
Mhm.
But it's not like terribly handled or anything. She does kind of have a bit of an arc, though it's like still not quite certain. It's up to interpretation. So like,
Yes.
yeah, this is a very subjective movie, I feel.
Makes the audience think more.
Yeah, which I think is a good overall
It's good.
because you gotta.
Forces people to think. Oh my god.
It's true art, man.
I don't want to think.
Yeah, bro.
They're,
Yeah,
they're thinking. Not fun.
I think it's not fun, dude.
Who else? Wife.
Yeah, so then the wife comes back and just great acting. The dialogue was really good. It really felt like they were in a relationship once.
Yeah, they had a bit
Just
of
as a
banter,
divorce story.
but they divorced.
Yeah. I thought she was good, and
Her scenes really did give a backstory on how they were.
and it did help to sort of get a bit more perspective on the daughter.
Yeah.
And it gives that pivotal moment of being like, oh, the daughter's evil. And he's like, no, they're not evil. Yeah. Fuck. I really like Brendan Fraser's character in this movie.
Eve.
Yeah. And it showed like the mum who kind of hates Charlie, but like doesn't really hate him. Like she still cares.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Cat's kind of like people care. Except for the religious dude. He's just got a savior complex.
Yeah. So he cares somewhat, but not.
But
with good
it's more
intentions.
it's more about
Himself.
him. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Is there any other spoilery stuff to touch? Oh, he dies at the end of the movie, I guess.
No, he rises
is-
up to heaven.
Which is once again open to interpretation, that part, yeah. Which is
Turns to white,
yeah.
which is a symbol for holiness.
It could be,
His soul becomes pure.
Yeah.
But his soul was already pure.
but
Symbolism.
also maybe like it's like the white of like the sand, you know,
Oh yeah.
the beach,
That-
because that's his like happy place, I guess. Which
Or
is
what
like
if
I
he
guess where the color
floated
was.
and
Yeah,
fell?
that is probably what actually happened. Like that is probably like the direct thing, but it could be, yeah. And that, I was just I was literally just sobbing through the last 10 minutes of the movie, man. It was a lot, yeah. Oh yeah, I just wanted to say, the eating scenes in this movie were very hard to watch,
Scary.
and there is throwing up in this movie as well.
Yeah.
I don't like to see vomiting on screen, if I'm being honest. Like that is definitely my personal taste. It was probably important to the movie, but yeah,
Oh, there's a funny scene where he chokes on Subway.
yeah.
Well, may not be funny.
It was supposed to be scary.
It
Yeah.
was. But like, it's funny that he was eating a meatball sub, to me.
Interesting. All right.
Oh, time to criticize his food choices.
I think it's pretty obvious why he's eating food like this.
Yeah, I know. Like, he's eating. Well, he probably ate to disassociate from grief, like initially,
I
right?
think he literally wants to die.
Now he wants
And
to
like
die.
they do a
Uh-huh.
parallel between him and his boyfriend because his boyfriend starved himself
Yes.
and he ate too much.
Hmm.
So it's like, yeah.
How about double pizza with mayo and ham?
That was literally when he's like trying to fucking
Yeah.
kill himself. Which was the hardest scene in the movie to watch, in
Yeah.
my opinion, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
Yeah.
But like, mayo and ham on a pizza.
Yeah, I don't think the point was that it was meant to taste nice.
If he want to kill himself, he can just eat shit.
He
I guess
was-
that's
Yeah, that's remember because they have that talk about the mayo earlier on
yeah.
when the daughter's like, no mayo, but she's make the sandwich.
Mm.
But she wants it to be healthier, I guess. Which was another side that I
Yeah.
guess she
Yeah.
actually does care. But then she also drugs him with that same
a
sandwich
prank,
that she's
bro.
trying to make healthier. So like, it's just still a lot of ambiguity with
Yeah,
that
it's
the
true.
daughter stuff. Yeah. Do we have anything else to talk about?
I don't think so.
All right, we'll go to the final verdicts then, starting with Dia.
Yes. Movie of Whale. Very intricate. Very cool. I like very much. Brendan Fraser and the gang did a great job. Quite sad at the end. Very emotional. I'd say quite authentic in its delivery as a story. I give it a solid 9 out of 10.
I enjoyed this one. 8.5.
Yeah, I'm also probably going to go for either an 8.5 or a 9. I'm not sure.
Oh, here we go.
I'm going to go with a 9. I'm going to go with a 9.
Nine.
Yeah,
Cool.
because it's not affected me quite emotionally, so I'm going to solidify that score with a 9.
Go on ahead. That's you,
There you
kid.
go.
Yeah.
It's what's that?
Like 8.8, 7.
Yeah.
I don't know, something like that. It's a high 8.
8.8 out of 10.
Pretty good. Good film.
You're
Watch that
watching
one
an
now.
episode from the Unholy Trinity podcast.
Yay!
Yeah, check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and other services that may have our podcast.
Let's go.
Bye.
Baba booey.